Hello and welcome back to Friday Minis. Now, let's take a look at something that isn't really a tech tutorial, it's more of just a convention that might come in handy for you someday. So let's just say somebody's fainted at a roadside, nobody knows who that is, but they call the paramedics, the first responders come down, and they try to treat the person. Now unfortunately, they can't get a lot of information about this particular person, mainly because, well, they're fainted, they can't really say anything for themselves. In order to get some clues about what's up with this person, first responders may have to look through a person's belongings to find things like medication if they have any. Some people also have the habit of actually carrying cards which say something about their medical conditions, if any. Inevitably, first responders will come round to the person's phone, and that is the main thing I want to talk about today. It will be very beneficial for them to actually have someone to call, both to get information and also to actually inform that, well, this person is having an emergency. And this is why following certain conventions can actually really help you if you unfortunately have an accident like that. First of all are ICE contacts. What does this mean? Basically, in your address book, when you save certain people, what you can do is you can actually name them as ICE. And this stands for in case of emergency. Because this is a growing convention, first responders are likely to be looking for ICE contacts. Since you tag them as people they should contact when you're having an emergency, well, they're gonna call these people. By tagging these names, you're making their job easier, and conversely, they'll also be able to assist you better. Now, unfortunately, one thing does stand in the way of this, and that is your lock screen. Most people do lock their phones in one way or another, preventing first responders from being able to actually jump into your contacts list. However, most if not all phones also allow you to add some text to your lock screen. Search around in your settings. For Android, this is under the security option. If you include an emergency phone number, well, that will also help. So yeah, these are some conventions you should know about that might come in handy in an emergency. But that pretty much wraps it up for this episode of Friday Minis. Hope you learned something today. Until next time, you're watching 0612 TV. Hello! If you enjoyed this video, don't forget I appreciate every like, favorite and comment you give me. If you'd like to see more from me in the future, don't forget to subscribe. For more updates outside of YouTube, do follow my official Twitter account at 0612 TV. And if you'd like to see more of my work, you can also check out my About Me page. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, you're watching 0612 TV.